Hi, I'm Olivia Squizzle, and I currently love the Hunger Games. That's my newest fandom. So right now I'm pretty deeply into that. I have seen a lot of people that, claim the United States is getting close to that. That the US is going to have the Hunger Games. Which, no, they couldn't, at least not in the way it happened in the movies, because the franchise depicts exactly how to tear down that system. So the second they tried to say it was in place, there would be like 8 million girls online being like, I'll volunteer as tribute. I am literally Katniss Everdeen. Actually, there would be so many keyboard warriors. They would all assume that like the other one was going to be the one to actually take action and do something, that none of them would be any help at all. Actually, they would probably actually further the Hunger Games. The United States couldn't enact a national, reaping and force people in, but I think those type of girls would volunteer. I think the Hunger Games would fill up with people volunteering. I don't think you would need to make it mandatory. I think if one of these rich billionaire elites just said, if you do this death match, if you win, we'll give you a whole lot of money, I think people would do it. And what's worse is people would watch it. If that actually happened, people would be so interested they would have to watch it. They'd be like, oh, such and such influencer, some random influencer is on this show, or someone they know is on this show. Everyone would have to watch it because they would want to know what was going on. The government wouldn't have to force you to. So, I guess really that sounds more like Squid Games. But if you do it enough people volunteer, soon other people will start pressuring other people to volunteer, whether it's because they're hated or because people think they genuinely would have a chance. Soon it would morph into permanence. It would become an annual thing, and there would be, in a sense, career districts where people volunteer all the time, and if they couldn't get enough of, the other demographics, they would just randomly select somebody. And the games would keep going on, and they would have to be a spectacle from the start if it's America. Everyone knows America loves spectacles. They don't care what it is as long as it's entertaining. I think tributes would be given phones in the arena, and they would be on Instagram Lives and stuff, going on TikTok, dancing. Someone would convince people that volunteering was virtue signaling, so then everyone would have to do it. There are so many people that will jump on any bandwagon to feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves and to feel like they're a good person. And if you convinced people that's what volunteering for the Hunger Games was, everyone would do it. It's really simple. A lot of people would volunteer simply because they think they have nothing to live for, because of their self-diagnosed depression. But when it comes down to it, the second you're faced with it, you will fight for your life. You shove your head underwater. Your head will come back up before you drown. You will fight for it. And people won't realize that until it's too late. They would use people's overconfidence. They would use people's poverty. They would use people's mental illness. And the only way we could combat it is to value our own lives. It's that simple. If every person chose to value their life more than the possibility of money, it could never happen. If you chose to value your own life more than it wouldn't happen. And as far as taking it down after it's established, all you have to do is value someone else's life. But really, I think in America, all we have to do is not let it start. If you know someone that wants to volunteer, you convince them not to. And if you need the real Katniss Everdeen, you know where to find me. I've seen so many videos about the Hunger Games lately, and I've realized how much, we are the capital. Everyone online keeps saying, we want Finnick's game, we want so-and-so's game, we want this game, we want that game. You want to watch children kill each other. That's what you just said. If you want to watch the Hunger Games for the, arena Hunger Games aspect of it, you are the capital. That's made very clear by Suzanne Collins. And people just go along with it. And they say we're getting closer to the Hunger Games every day. Then stop going along with it. Also, if I was in the Hunger Games, for real, what would happen is I would score very well on my evaluation. I would instantly become a favorite to win it all. I would be charming, I would be witty, everyone would love me, I would get so many sponsor gifts, and I would die in 2 seconds because none of it's real. I'm just a really good actor. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. There's so many more like it. Actually, on this channel, most of the videos aren't quite like each other, because I'm a woman of many talents, and many different mindsets, and many different philosophies, and all of it coexists in this chaos I call a brain. So thank you, and enjoy your day.